Hey Study Crew, welcome to 1.3 of week 1. What a week it has been. We're at lower body resistance training. It has been tough and it gets a little bit tougher here. So remember, you're just starting out. I overprogram, so if you don't get through it all, do not worry at all. There is no failure point, it's just giving it a go and being kind and loving your body. All right, so what we've got, you need to set up an interval timer. I've got one on my phone. This is kind of pro and intermediate, so we're starting at 60 seconds. But you guys start at 50 seconds of work, program in your 20 seconds of rest for 50, 40, and 30, and then a little bit less rest for the downwards. But this is just a great one. It will go off, it will buzz, it will ding just when I need to move into the next interval phase. So 4 rounds, 4 exercises. They're all tough, I'm not gonna lie. You've got inchworms, step jacks or jump jacks, in with the traveling or step thigh killers and some step ups or some lateral box jump overs. So let's have a look at it. Inchworms is probably the biggest one for mobility. So I like to take it a little bit wide for starter crew, because we're coming down onto the ground and that allows us to get down a little bit easy. And we're coming down to step, here to plank, and then step back. If getting down that low is just completely ridiculous, using a step is awesome, So using a step so you don't have to go down as far, put as much pressure. Plank, roll up. Plank, roll up. It's about getting that heart rate up and down and you're engaging these quads as you're coming down into that bed, but you're keeping that back nice and safe as well. So that's your first one, is the inchworms. Step jacks, go for it. If you can jump, give it a jump as well, but step jacks is just as fun, but being nice and strong and purposeful with it. Traveling thigh killers, little hops forward, little hops backwards, going wider, narrow. Can also do with the steps. You're going to go into this little squat position. Now, I was talking to a beautiful client today. Go to where your range of mobility goes to. So you want to keep the chest up more than you want depth in the legs, and tipping forward. So as we tip forward, we can often get down a little bit more. But we want to keep that chest up, So we want to focus on drawing like someone's pulling your hips backwards and then go to wherever you can, So in that sort of squat position, what we're going to do is step forward, step wider, into that bit of a sumo. Make sure those knees track with those toes. You can release it here because they're going to get all burny. Come back down. Use your breath. Whoa, what is this? Or wider. But again, keeping the chest up, don't worry about the depth. Really super important. From there, you've got your low box step ups. 60 seconds, make sure you, 50 seconds, sorry. Alternating feet. Or you've got your low box straddles. So coming up either side of your step. For the start, you're kind of looking at your step going, and then you start to trust it and add a little bit more speed as you go along as well. From body weight, we're going to go into resistance. So this is where I want you to grab your dumbbells and have a look at some beautiful work. When we work the front, we need to work the back of the muscle, and this is really important with these straight leg deadlifts. So have a look, weights to thighs, shoulders are back, my chin is up. I'm going to look over the cliff, look over the horizon. I don't want to fall over, but I want to look over and then come back up. I want to keep my knee joints soft. I want to use my hips as the hinge. Our tummies tucked to the spine and we're coming over, So what we're trying to do is get a nice stretch through the back. You're lifting up the glutes and we're coming over. Common one here is people tend to squat it or they round off. So we want to think Tin Man, come out. And the good thing is put a mirror and practice on your reflection. Just have a look sideways and just see if you're getting those same beautiful mobility going on. So from straight leg deadlifts, you're going to come and use your step to get a little bit more into the squats. You're going to put those weights up on top. We're going to use one step, one side elevated. What we're going to do is going to squat down and then push up. So we're actually raising the right foot off the ground. So squat, squat. This is going to allow you to get more depth without compromising your technique. The weights on top actually help you keep your chest up because no one likes the feeling of weights dropping off their shoulders as well. So 10 right, 10 left, and then we're going to come down with some elevated glute lifts. Now you can do these with dumbbells or without dumbbells depending on how you feel. We're going to put the feet up on top of a step. Again, a big muscle group, it can take a pounding, so don't be scared. You can weight it up. We're going to raise up onto those shoulder blades and squeeze through the glutes. So they're coming down, down, and then back up. Squeeze, you don't want the butt to come and relax here. Yeah, every rep, you want to keep that tension on the best way that you possibly can. From here, you've got elevated sit-ups or crunches. I'm going to show you kind of where the range is. So with the feet on the top, we're going to sit up and push the weight up there. You're like, what the Kim? That's where you're aiming for. You might be just here. Oh, it all works, or keep the hands up. Or you might be super flexible and be able to come up and keep the weight low. Really go for your range. It all works, yeah? But think this is where I'm aiming for. Keeping the arms up and coming up. But don't be scared to be exactly where you're at. From here, you've got a couple of rounds of that. We're going to go into some cardio. So you've got some loop runs, yeah? And then back in with some standing high crunches. So big high knees, bringing that arm down either side of those knees and crunching through the core. Back out for the loop runs or using your cardio equipment that might be around you as well. So we're going to finish off down on the ground. You guys have got some side leg raises. We're going to set up a beautiful side. You can use your hand to support. Think about the toes pointing to the face for one big nice line. Balancing your cup on the outside of the foot. You've got these leg raises. We're getting right into the hips here. It's nice because you're lying down, you just want a little bit more. You've got 15 right, 15 left. We're going to turn over, straight legs, and just crunches through here. What I want you to do here is focus on getting that spine to the ground the best way you can. Too uncomfortable, bring them up, and focus down here. And really think about raising the shoulder blades off the ground and getting those ribs to the hips the best that you possibly can, before finishing off with the opposite arm, opposite leg, tabletop extensions. So we're going to set up a nice tabletop, which means flat back, tummy's tucked in. We're going to raise opposite arm, opposite leg, and reach to the opposite sides of your space. So this is a nice controlled movement, and it works really good at strengthening through the spine when we've worked through the core. That's it. Hopefully it's Friday and tomorrow you're after a 5 kilometre movement for time. Enjoy.